Hello and welcome to Care and Wellness Connection. Care, Wellness and Empowerment. Conversation with Nene and EOON Care. I'm Nene, nurse, coach, and founder of EOON Care and NduOma Wellness. Today we're talking about something simple but deeply powerful. Listening as leadership in care and coaching. If you're a caregiver in Lagos caring for your mom, or if you're a nurse in Birmingham supporting 10 patients on a shift, or if you are leading a team in the NHS or running a care service in Nigeria, this episode is for you. Because leadership is not always about speaking. Sometimes leadership is about listening well. Let me start by telling you about Aisha in Lagos. Aisha was caring for her father at home. He had early memory decline. She kept correcting him when he repeated himself. She would say, "Daddy already told you that." Over time, he stopped talking. She thought she was being efficient. He felt dismissed. In the UK, I coached a nurse manager. Let's call him David. Staff turnaround was high. He believed the issue was a workload. When he slowed down and really listened to his team, the issue wasn't workload. It was feeling unheard. Listening is not soft. Listening is strategic. Research from the NHS Leadership Academy consistently show that psychological safety, feeling heard, improves retention, patient outcomes, and team resilience. And NICE, that's the National Institute of Care and Excellence, their guidance around person-centered care emphasizes shared decision making. You cannot share decision if you're not listening. What listening actually means? Listening is not waiting for your turn to speak. Listening is being present, suspending judgment, seeking to understand emotions, reflecting back what you heard. In coaching, we use reflective listening. So instead of saying you're stressed because of workload, we would say something like, "I'm hearing that you feel overwhelmed and unsupported. Is that right?" That one sentence changes everything. In EOON Care training, we teach caregivers that dignity starts with attention. In Nigeria especially, elders may not say, "I feel lonely," but they might say, "Nobody sits with me anymore." Leadership hears the meaning behind the word. I once visited an aunt many years ago, and she said exactly those words. Okay, here are 3 practical ways to lead through listening. Let's make this realistic for busy caregivers and leaders. Number 1, pause before we respond. In care settings, we move fast, but take 3 seconds before replying. It prevents defensive reactions. In Nigeria, where caregiving is often family led, this pause can prevent conflict between siblings about care decisions. In the UK, especially within the workforce or the workplace, pausing prevents escalation during tense conversations. Number 2, Ask one open question. Instead of saying, "Are you okay?" Why not try saying, "What's been the hardest part of this week for you?" Open questions invite honesty. Number 3, reflect and validate. You don't have to fix everything. Say, "That sounds exhausting," or "I can see why that would upset you." Validation reduces anxiety and builds trust, and trust builds strong care systems. Listening as a culture change. For NduOma Wellness, listening is culture change. For EOON Care, listening is dignity in action. And for nurse coach clients, listening is career acceleration. What are the features and benefits? Features of reflective listening skills. The benefits are better staff retention. Features of intentional pause. The benefits will be reduced family conflict. And features for person-centered conversations. The benefit will be improved patient satisfaction. So listening is not passive, it is professional leadership. As a nurse, I used to think leadership meant having the answers. As a coach, I learned leadership means asking the right questions. If you're feeling overwhelmed right now, pause. When was the last time someone truly listened to you? And when was the last time you truly listened? Care starts exactly there. So this week, try this. Have one intentional listening conversation. No phone, no interrupting, just presence. And then share your experience with the following hashtags. Hashtag care for caregivers. Hashtag listening as leadership. Hashtag EOON Care. Hashtag NduOma Wellness. If this episode helped you, share it with a caregiver, a nurse leader, or someone building a care business in Nigeria or in the UK. Because when we listen better, we lead better, and when we lead better, care improves. Stay healthy and stay informed. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.